Hello ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? My name is Bilify, and today I'm going to talk to you about what I have been going through for the past week and a half. Now, my computer is a pretty good computer. It's like, it's not a NASA computer, and it's definitely not a school computer. It's between the two. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM with a GeForce GTX 1060 6GB graphics card. So it can definitely run a bunch of different games, but it's not like it's top of the line. It's just a good computer. I've had it for a couple years, and what started to happen is I started to crash out of nowhere. I got blue screen errors, and it kept popping up with this error called video _TDR failure, and it gave a little code with like NVS something. And I was like, what is happening here? It would happen whenever I played games that were, I guess, too hard on it, and it would happen whenever I was rendering videos, anything that was doing a lot of computing power to the graphics card. So after doing a ton of research into what is actually happening here, I found out that over time, your graphics driver, if you have NVIDIA, I don't know if it does it with AMD or whatever happens with any other graphics card, but for the GeForce and my NVIDIA graphics card, what ends up happening is when there's a new driver install, like a new game ready driver that's available, that's the latest and greatest, and you go to install it, what happens is you would think that it would clear out the remaining data from the previous driver and remove it all. In a sense, it does remove all of that stuff, but it actually leaves behind certain components that it's not supposed to. And what happens over time, it builds up over and over and over and over again after so many driver updates, and then it stacks up to where it will start to corrupt, and it does that where it will crash your system because of all the mixed things that are happening. So finally, the process that I had to take to fix this was I had to start my computer in safe mode, and I had to download a DDU, which is a driver downloader uninstaller, or just like a driver uninstaller. There's a lot out there. They all have like basically the same function. And then while I was in safe mode in the computer, I had to uninstall all the drivers for my graphics card. Now, you would think that, again, like I said earlier, it would uninstall everything, but it doesn't. The DDU, while in safe mode, will do all of that, because while your computer is in safe mode, it runs the bare minimum of drivers for your computer. So after I uninstalled all of those drivers, I had downloaded the newest and latest driver for my graphics card. So I installed that and finally fixed my issue. The only reason I am telling all of you this is because I didn't know that this was a thing at all. So if you have a computer and you have a NVIDIA graphics card, be on the lookout for this in the future. If you start getting video TDR failures, this might be your issue. So it was just something that I thought, maybe I'd tell you guys about and see if maybe I could help you out in the future if you have something like this ever happen to you. Another thing that could help you out in the future is if your computer automatically boots up with fast start, take that off immediately. It's not healthy for the system because it has things that run in the background and it works on your hardware and it just wears it down. It's just not worth it. So to do that, on Windows, you're just going to go ahead to the bottom left of your screen, right click on the Windows sign, and then go over to Power Options. Once you are there, there is a button on the right hand side or on the bottom if you scroll down, depending on how big your screen size is, that says Related Settings, and below it, in blue, it says Additional Power Settings. Go ahead and click that. Once you do that, a new window is going to pop up, and it's going to have a whole list of things. On the left hand side, it should say choose what the power buttons do. Go ahead and click that. Now from there, you should be brought up with a page that says define power buttons and turn on password protection. What we're going to do here is we're going to be looking at the bottom layer there. It's probably grayed out on your side. It says shut down settings. You should have 4 options: turn on fast startup, sleep, hibernate, and lock. If you don't have those 4 options, what you're going to do is you're going to open your little search on the bottom left of your computer, type in CMD, right click it, and run the command prompt as administrator. You're going to type in powercfg, that's all one word, space / hibernate on. And then once you go back to that same screen that we just got to, it will all show up. We're going to go ahead and click change settings that are currently unavailable. It's the blue little button at the top, and then you're going to turn off fast startup. Definitely turn that off. It's highly recommended. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode. I am sorry that I didn't upload anything yesterday. I was in the process of dealing with this. I went ahead and created a whole backup of my computer before I did this. It's not necessary. I just did it just to be safe, just in case. But other than that, I hope every single one of you have an amazing rest of your day or night whenever you are watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Later.